Well, good morning, South Louisiana, Southwest and Southeast. As you can see from the map in front of you here, uh, the marginal risk has been trimmed back, and everybody behind this little squall line, if you will, is out of the severe weather threat. Those in front, uh, there's still a chance there, uh, seeing some isolated severe wind gusts, damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour as this line moves through. Uh, as of right now, there's no watches or warnings in effect. There are some rather robust cells in this. As we take a peek closer in, you see Baton Rouge, you're getting nailed right now. Uh, that extends up through Osaka, Tylertown, Columbia, Mississippi, Greensburg, Louisiana, uh, Watson. Stand by, you're about to get nailed. Denham Springs, it'll be moving through your area directly. Plaquemine, and on down through New Iberia and Forked Island. And Abbeville, you're just getting on the backside of this now. So, points east, stand by as this thing continues to slide slowly off. Now, it is 2020, and you know how 2020's been so far. So, you might want to sit down for this. Front stalls off the coast, and we'll see a series of disturbances come in, and this front will begin to work back to the north. And let me take the radar off of here, and let's go to day 2. And what's going to happen is, starting tomorrow, another marginal risk for isolated severe. Now, on the outside of this marginal risk, there is a thunderstorm, general thunderstorm threat. And this is an issue with the GIS, the place files that Storm Prediction Center has been putting out, and it's been an issue for a while. So, of course, you know, extrapolating it into the software, we don't see it. It's got something to do with their layers and transparencies and all that crap that they use. So, uh, hopefully, this will get fixed in the near future. Um, there's a workaround, but it's a major issue, and I'm not going to bother with it. Main part is that you see where there's severe risk areas. So, for us here in Southwest Louisiana, uh, keep an eye to the sky tomorrow. I'll have to keep an eye to the radar. I'm supposed to be cooking a turkey with the neighbors next door. So, Mother Nature, you will not troll me this year. So, anyways, uh, let's move right along now. We'll go to Friday, and the threat kind of shifts. So, with the stalled front just lifting out and creating that lift and instability, uh, we have a potential multi-day severe weather event unfolding. Now, Saturday and Sunday. Uh, right now, it's too soon to tell, but I suspect that Storm Prediction Center is going to issue risk areas for Saturday at the very least, and probably Sunday, um, until this next front gets out of here. And with the front that comes through on Sunday, Saturday night and the Sunday, oh mama, oh mama. Monday night and the Tuesday morning, freeze warnings will go up. We'll see a lot of people will see their first freezes of the year. I think this is going to be mainly along and north of the I-12 and Highway 190 corridor in southeast Louisiana, and basically along and north of the Highway 190 corridor in southwest Louisiana. So um, we'll see. That forecast probably is going to get revised again. We could see some uh, freezing temperatures filter down. I got to check the heater, so still got a little time to take care of that. But uh, with that said, all of this comes with a price, and that price is going to be rainfall. So let's take a look here. So you see, uh, this should be orange. I have to adjust my graphic settings here, but this area here is going to be your, well, how about this? Let me go check. Let's see, illustration settings. I want to change to white. Apply. Okay. So this will be your 5-inch plus range. And this includes today rainfall totals from today as well. So this is spread out, but you could see locally higher amounts. And this would be your 3 to 5 in this bright red area here, or dark, brighter red area here. And then basically around 2 inches over here in this maroon color. So 2 to 3. And that would include uh, areas in Baton Rouge. So the bulk of the heavier rainfall is going to come in over southwest Louisiana and Acadiana uh, moving forward, and we'll see what happens moving forward, forward with this. Getting tongue-tied. Uh, I think as a low pressure area develops on the tail end of the front out in the Gulf and tracks along the coast coming northeast, we're going to see some even higher totals in future QPF forecasts. So again, this will be spread out over several days. So uh, it shouldn't be too awfully bad. Yes, rivers will rise. We could see some minor issues in low-lying areas that typically, have ponding and what have you during heavy rain events. So again, right now, Acadiana and Southwest Louisiana appeared that they're going to take the brunt of the heaviest rainfall. And we could see this work in even further. We'll see what this does here. And this would denote, this area here would denote your low as it tracks off and ejects to the northeast. And as that happens, uh, you could see this orange indicating 5, possibly 7 inches of rainfall translating with it off to the northeast, northeast. So we'll see what happens with this as we move forward. Um, the main issue right now is a severe weather threat, and any severe weather threat at this point is uh, definitely going to be um, strong, damaging winds. Um, again, I'll say this: the potential for surface-based storms along the immediate upper Texas coast and southwest Louisiana it just remains. You know, things are too uncertain right now. Uh, but this isn't set in stone. Although confidence is increasing, um, I think this was going to be on the north side of the warm front where we'll see these uh, stronger storms. So don't be surprised if you see some potentially rather robust storms too, probably marginally severe with possibly some strong damaging winds, 65 mile per hour winds in this. Um, things still aren't completely set in stone for severe weather, uh, but we'll see how this works out. Now, and this will be for Thursday, tomorrow, Thanksgiving. Now, as we move into Friday, um, and let me take away the rainfall now, and I'll go back and we'll go back to Friday. Now you see your marginal risk area. Uh, that's in the dark green here. The thunderstorms will be mainly elevated north of the warm front, and across parts of East Texas and Louisiana. And as we move forward, um, thunderstorms could pose an isolated hail threat, um, mainly through the morning hours across Louisiana, perhaps southwestern Mississippi, before diminishing. And as the closed upper low slowly pivots across the southwest uh, belt of enhanced west to southwesterly mid-level winds will remain over much of central and coastal Texas and the parts of the lower Mississippi Valley. Uh, Now, an east-west oriented surface boundary should be located over those areas and rich low-level moisture to its south. So it appears that this boundary is going to serve as a focus for potentially robust thunderstorm activity through the day, possibly beginning by early afternoon uh, in central Texas and then moving east. Um, Only weak to potentially moderate instability along the other front, coupled with strong deep layer shear. Um, it should support some organized thunderstorm activity, and with that, the main threats at this time appear to be isolated large hail uh, and strong to locally damaging wind gusts. Uh, I don't see a tornado threat evolving with this, but straight line winds can be just as much of an issue as a tornado. So, again, you know, if you get straight line winds come through, uh, it could flip stuff in your yard. If you got Christmas decorations out, they can take them and send them halfway to China by the time it's all said and done. So again, just be mindful um, as we move forward. Uh, we'll see what Saturday brings with it, but um, we get out of this mode here, and um, what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go to temperatures, and let's see, this would be Monday the 30th. So let's see if I can get out that far here. No, I won't do it on this one. So let's switch. Okay, so let's take a look at 6 a.m. temperatures for Monday morning. Actually, that would be yeah, Monday morning. So we'll put the probe in here, and everybody's basically in the 40s and low 50s across the region, and then we see the 30s across the upper part of the state as we get into Arkansas. But as we move into Tuesday morning, let's see what happens here. Oh, baby, here it comes. So you have basically a warm pocket here. Uh, it's a little bit warmer, but you see the red here. Here in Jennings, probably going to see a freeze. Um, Lake Arthur, frost. Lake Charles, freeze. Uh, New Roads, sorry folks. Baton Rouge, sorry folks. And again, this is a model. It could be wrong. You guys, this cold air could potentially catch you guys. So right now, it looks like the freeze at this point is going to take probably the western part of the state. Uh, we'll probably see, if it was to be based off of this model, you would see a freeze warning, basically for these parishes in Louisiana. Um, that's not to say that you couldn't see a freeze in these other areas here, just across the border. Macomb, very close. Brookhaven, Hazelhurst, Crystal Springs, Port Gibson, Natchez, certainly. So, um, depending on this little warm pool right here, uh, that little pocket of warmer air, uh, if that erodes, then and this could be due to maybe some cloud cover lingering in the area. Uh, we'll see how that plays out. But uh, a lot of people are going to see their first freeze Tuesday morning next week for December, for the month of December. Couldn't start off December any better, at least for those of us who enjoy the cold weather. And my daughter over in Texas, yes, ma'am. So uh, we'll see what the afternoon highs bring for that day, and if this were to verify Tuesday afternoon, or for the afternoon highs on Tuesday, very few of us get out of the 40s. So winter will officially arrive as far as temperatures are concerned on December the 1st, 2020. So with that, uh, we're going to close this out, and we'll revisit this again tomorrow, and we'll move forward uh, with winter. I still say no snow this year. No measurable frozen precipitation this year, I should say, including snow. But stranger things have happened. This is 2020, and as far as 2020 has been concerned, all bets are off. Ain't nothing off the table. So we'll see how that plays out coming into December and January. But make sure your heaters are ready. Space heaters, clean them out, get them ready. First freeze is coming for a lot of people, and let's practice fire safety. Always be safe. You get the space heaters running. Do not plug them in to those little extension cords that you can get, from Walmart and the Dollar General store. It's not going to work. Needs to be plugged into the wall. Unless you have a very heavy gauge extension cord that can run 15 amps or 20 amps plus uh, through it, don't chance it, folks. Um, Too many fires happen because of that right there, and so um, again, don't overload things. Let's be safe. Let's be severe weather safe. Let's be fire safe. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it, and that'll do it for today's briefing. I'll have radar updates throughout the day until we get frontal passage, or at least till the squall line passes, and uh, that'll take care of it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again later.